Hello, this is Kurukan. No relation to the Khan from Star Trek. But today we're going to talk about the close side armbar from side control, and how to do it so you don't have any real windows, but also how you can do it fast if you want. Either way, side armbar from side control that's close to you.
So there's a lot of games here that can happen. I've got Paul's, he's gripped, but now what he's doing is he's leaving an opportunity to armbar me. So we're gonna talk about that. So see how his foot is up in the air? Now he's gonna just put your foot over top of my head. So now I wanna be looking at your hamstring. Exactly, there we go. So now you're gonna take that right leg and put your knee up in the air and put your foot underneath my shoulder blade. So put your knee up in the air. There you go. And sit back on your butt. And put your knee up in the air?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Squeeze your knees together. Alright? Now I'm losing the wrist lock. Now what you're going to do, once I snap that, you're going to hold on to my bicep. Okay? You're going to scoot your butt as close as you can to me. There you go. And you're going to pinch this underneath my head. So now, you've got, put your toes right underneath my shoulder blade. They're underneath my left ankle. So we'll come over. There you go. Nice and tight. Nice and tight, okay? So now your knees are pushing together, right? You're gonna take one hand that's here, leave this on my forearm because you want to make sure that I don't have control. You don't want me to be able to drop my elbow to the mat. If I can drop my elbow to the mat, I'm going to escape. So it's very important to maintain this grip because I'm going to try and noodle out. So what I'm going to do, my goal to get out of this is I'm going to be really strong, right? And then the last second, I'm just going to noodle out. So I'm kind of creating a false window. I'm creating his hand here with a lot of pressure, and I'm creating a lot of pressure, and then I'm just gonna kind of just noodle out. Okay? So that's a dangerous last-minute ditch technique, but it works for me frequently because I got the timer right. If you make a mistake, you are gonna get your arm broken. So be very careful with that. So that's what he's trying to do. He's maintaining this grip. A lot of people are gonna try and be holding on here for dear life. So what he's going to do is he's going to take this foot here and he's going to lift it up and you're going to put it on my bicep. Okay? And you're going to push my bicep away from my hand. As far as you can. As strong as you can't see. There we go. Now you're going to pull my arm back. Kind of do like a crucifix like you're a mummy. So kind of cross your hands. There you go. And you're going to keep my thumb up in the air and you're going to lean back. As you do, you're going to thrust your hips up. So all the way. There you go. And maybe arm bar. It really hurt my jaw.
Oh yeah? Like talking into my life.
Yeah. So, he's got my arm. He's going for the wrist lock. Right? Do you remember how to do it? There you go. So, he's got it right on the knuckle. But he doesn't want to do the wrist lock. Say he just doesn't like them. He doesn't have to. All he has to do is kind of grip this grip and just put his hand on top of here and put his hand on his wrist here. So he's not got the wrist lock, but he's got my arm, right? Nice and tight. So I can't pull. My arm is right up against his pectoral muscle, so I can't get my arm out. So it's a very dangerous position for me. I know that I'm going to get armbarred. It's very, very, very dangerous for me. So what I want to do in this situation is remain calm. Because the second he lifts his knee up to put over, his pec is gonna move a little bit, in which case I can get my arm out, okay? So that's my window of opportunity. Now, if he wants to do it in a way that's not gonna create that window, it's possible, and we'll talk about it, but know that there's always gonna be a slight window. So just be aware of it, and the higher you get, the more you can take opportunities and that kind of thing. So put your knees to the mat. Keep tight, keep your elbows tight, okay? So put your knee on my face. So just put all your weight there, just put your knee on my face. Okay, see how you're lifting your body here? Try not to do that, okay? So keep it nice and tight and put your weight here. There you go. Now you're gonna just kind of scooch over my face, really tight. And you're gonna put all your weight forward. So now my elbow is still on the outside where your pec is. Now you're gonna keep your knee forward, just straight across here. There you go. And now you're gonna clench over top of my jaw. There you go, nice and tight. So now you're gonna take this knee, like we talked about before. Now you see how my shoulder blade's off the ground? Put your foot underneath my shoulder blade. There you go, underneath my shoulder blade. Now when you sit down, hug this really tight into your shoulder. Now this is gonna go over top of my head. And this is gonna go real tight. Now see how my elbow has to be really tight in your shoulder here. Now you can then take this hand here, put it over top, and you can start leaning in, knees together, really tight, knees together with your other knee. Yeah, really tight. Okay, really tight. Now you can pull back, and you can get the arm bar.
Newsflash, submissions are super dangerous. You really have to be careful when practicing them. You don't want to hurt the person training with you, and you don't want to be hurt by your partner. Be sure to take it slow and be safe. Communicate with your partner and let them know when you want to be released. When practicing joint locks or chokes, treat them with respect.